Okay.
Welcome to another episode of They Shoulda Never Gave Y'all Mics.
Hey.
Hey, we are missing somebody. Who are we missing?
My side is empty. My right hand man literally is MIA.
Brother Newton, if you are anywhere to be found, please, Brother Newton, please call us. Please call us. We need you, Brother Newton.
So silly.
We need you.
I'm Tamisha Stan, and you are.
I am the show host, Jay Ayers, back again, live and in living color. What up, though?
What up, Dad?
We will be
That
talking
sounds like
about.
the radio.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
nah.
No.
What are we talking about today?
We talking about when do you know if he or she really likes you? Like really, really likes you. Like, yeah, it's like that. Like the hard eyes is real. Like it's not just an emoji because they got bored.
Oh my. So, we'll start with you. How do you know? See how I did that? How do you know?
Clearly, I don't ever know anything. So,
Because I have to tell you. That's how you know. I tell you.
exactly. See, it's great to have a sis because she can tell you.
And I go based on being a woman, for one. Not that I know all women, but, you know, I kind of got some kind of insight to that thing. And then, based on what he tells me, their actions, their words, you know. Yeah. So I tell you, that's how you know.
There you go. There you go. American, now you know I clearly have no idea what's going on at certain points.
Clueless should have been about him. Like that great 90s classic, Clueless.
There you go.
Should have been about you. Like, and guys like you who, you're clueless. Like, you just don't get it.
I tried.
I ain't gonna say you try. Cause you'd be like, what? She don't like me, and I'd be like, she said what? She invited you to go where? She likes you.
It don't be that obvious, I promise you it don't.
Not to him, but to me, I'd be like, or, you know, I'd be like, yeah, yeah. But most times, they do,
It don't be that obvious.
and you only get it. So apparently, it's been a really long time for me since somebody has really, really liked me like that, because, yeah,
What about Smarty Artie?
again. So, I think that we've come to an unspoken understanding that we're good friends and that we enjoy each other's company. However, I'm not sure that this is like a budding relationship, like, oh yeah, we want some of the same things, but I think that our way of thinking about certain things is where the wedge comes in. So the fact that we have two totally different views on religion,
Okay.
and there's a few other things that kind of is just like, oh, okay.
But that wasn't the question though.
And I really genuinely don't think he like really likes me like that.
You
Like,
think so?
no, I don't. Hence, rule number one.
Is he a seafood eater like that?
Yes.
He is.
We love seafood.
We, no, you said we, but he.
Yeah, we. Yes, he does.
He does.
Yes.
So he eats seafood all the time, whether or not you there or not.
I don't know what that man do when I ain't there.
Oh, so he's always down to go eat seafood when you're around.
Yeah, he invites me.
He invites
But he
seafood.
goes.
Yeah, but
Like
that's
he
my
was
point.
traveling, he was in Virginia and he went to eat seafood. Or like his sister lives in Georgia. She lives in Savannah, where the seafood is.
Nah.
And he eats seafood.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I put him on to a really good seafood restaurant. And so, yeah.
I understand.
But I'll tell you how I know that he don't really like me like that. He has yet to kiss me. Not even a kiss on the cheek.
Have you kissed him?
No,
Have you tried?
no,
Has he tried to kiss you?
no. Great hugs. The hugs are amazing.
That doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't like you like that.
What?
It doesn't.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Since we on kissing and first kissing, yeah, if you really like somebody, would you kiss them? Or ask for a kiss? Or do something where you gotta vet that person? Like, you know, since everybody's so shy.
Okay. You were with me and yeah,
And then,
I didn't kiss them the first time.
I didn't say the first time.
Yeah.
It don't have to be the first time.
All right, now.
So, but that wasn't a date. I wouldn't have considered that a date.
No.
You had 2 extra wheels. I wasn't the third wheel. There was the third and the fourth. We was a whole car. What had happened was,
Y'all know when anybody starts off with what had happened was, there's a whole live story coming afterwards, right?
but for real, like, it was 4 of us. There
Yeah,
were
it was.
3 women and 1 guy.
Yeah.
One of the women whom you were interested in,
Yes.
very much so. Y'all have been having conversations. Okay. So
And it
that
was her best friend and then obviously my best friend.
right.
Yeah.
So it was almost kind of like a chaperone date.
Yeah. We got chaperone.
But it was funny because everybody got along, the chemistry was all good.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So you didn't kiss her the first time because that could have been a little weird and maybe she'd have felt a little weird. Back then the first time and people were around.
Yeah.
Like we were like standing there like,
Yeah.
so the first time you guys hung out alone, did you get a kiss?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Seven.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've hung out on
But I'm not
Many
I'm not
occasions.
smarty arty though. The way you described that dude,
what about
he's a
him?
little odd. He seems a little odd. Like as far as like social. As far as like
He's definitely not socially.
hey,
Okay, so he fits like the type of guy that I like personable, like can talk. Like, of course we go out. He got people laughing in the restaurant. Like
that's not the
we're
type of
chill-
social I'm talking about though. I'm talking about as far as like socially, as far as like interacting with the other sex.
He's not weird.
Okay.
He did pinch my butt.
He likes you.
Ooh.
He likes you.
I've been bit in a nightclub by a random person on my shoulder because it was bad.
That could have been a zombie.
He was a werewolf actually. It was Halloween. So he likes me too.
Well, I mean,
I
there,
mean-
there was a reason.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, okay.
There was a reason.
Yeah,
He was ugly.
I'm just saying. Because that's like the thing when you go in a club, you know, some guys feel the need to, you know, pinch your butt, grab it,
Yeah.
rub it. Ooh, excuse me, ooh, excuse me, ooh, excuse me. My bad, little mama. Oops, little mama.
No.
Or I'm just trying to get by.
No.
My bad, shawty.
I mean,
You know, where they gotta, you know, grab you by your waist and your hips and, nah, I'm trying to get by you. You scooting, we doing the tango.
I mean,
and,
if we talk about inappropriate
I'm just saying, if you're saying that a butt pinch means he likes me,
He might like you.
and
I think he likes
and
you.
he still won't kiss me,
I think he likes you. And I think
and there's been opportunities.
I think he's not kissed you yet because he's just
He is not that awkward.
no. I'm not gonna say awkward. I just think that it's his. I think that he's trying not to go into that fast, if that makes sense. Because I think
Okay.
if I had a way to explain it, I think that's a slippery slope for him. And I think that if he does that,
He gonna like
Yeah, I
He's
think
gonna like it.
He, of course, and I think he's gonna like it way more than he wants. And I think he wants to take I think he wants to enjoy the situation with you from the beginning
Okay,
to the
but how
end.
much time like does that take?
I mean,
I'm just saying.
sometimes you gotta enjoy the ride.
I get that.
Not
But
try to
like
rush through it.
we don't spend a lot of time together. Like when we hang out, it's several hours, which is cool.
But y'all don't have the same schedule or anything like that, do you? Both of y'all work,
Yeah, but
Regularly.
we could our evenings and weekends we could definitely spend more time together.
I thought you said he traveled.
I mean, we all travel. I mean,
No, I mean, I thought his work was travel.
No.
No.
he's a truck driver,
That's my point.
not long distance. He does
Oh.
mostly local stuff.
Oh, okay.
So he's back the same day
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Okay. Who you drive for?
himself.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Okay. So,
Yeah.
well,
So no. So aside from him,
I think
who you think really does?
I think he,
Apparently nobody else
I think
has liked me in a really long time.
I think he likes you.
I don't think so. You know how long I've been single? Can you guess? Wrong. That was funny, my bad.
Oh, that's what we gonna do now? You not even gonna let me do? I can't even throw my guess out there.
No, go ahead.
Nah, I don't
No,
even
go
want to guess
ahead.
now. I don't even
Go
want to guess
ahead,
now.
go ahead, go ahead,
I don't
go
even want
ahead.
to guess now.
No guess. Yes.
3 years. More?
Keep going.
5.
Almost 6.
Ooh. It's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years that I've been single.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Since somebody had said, and that I wanted to say,
Oh.
they add that in there.
Well, see, yeah.
Because it has to be mutual. You can't be in a relationship by yourself.
That goes to a previous.
Technically, you can be in a relationship by yourself, which is the most important relationship, other than the relationship with you and God. But
Yeah.
number 2 is definitely the relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
But I'd like to enjoy somebody else as in a relationship.
Yeah.
As in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, it's been almost 6 years.
Okay. That's.
A long time. And you've been single what, 3?
It's been a while.
3?
Yeah. It's alright.
I mean, you know.
I'm trying to work on my Father of the Year award.
Work on it. You have it. And the winner is.
Hey. Yeah,
So there's nothing, okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. But of course, life takes balance.
yeah.
So, because you still work,
Yeah, I do.
you still, have your time to yourself
Yeah.
when you're not, with your son at that moment.
Yeah.
Because you'll always be a father whether you with him or not. But,
Exactly.
so yeah.
I don't foresee
You,
that ever
you
changing.
figured out how to work and be a dad and do the show. And so since you juggling all this, you can throw in a girlfriend.
Possibly.
You might have to hold one of the balls in your mouth, just like the teeth and stuff.
We'll see. We're gonna make it.
You know, I don't know how your balance is, but you know, if you could, you know, the kickball,
Yeah.
the little hacky sack,
I'm gonna do my best dancing bear.
the little hacky sack. It might be enough. So, out of all the tips that I've given you over time, to let you know, what would you say? Like, okay, so let me ask you this. I'll ask a better question. In your mind, what would it take for you to actually know for yourself that she likes you? Like, she really likes you? What would she have to do or say, aside from flat out saying, I really like you? Because I know clearly that doesn't.
Yeah.
If you miss that sign,
I missed the sign.
that's going to be a problem. But other than that, how would you know for yourself?
Communication, like starting communication,
Meaning,
is in like they communicate first.
she's texting you, calling you first.
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to me always being the first person to reach out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means that's letting me know that, oh, okay, then I'm actually on your mind at
Okay.
these points in time, that you actually thought about me, you know, stuff
Okay.
like that. That lets me know that, oh, you were actually thinking about me.
Okay.
Okay. That was sincere.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Is that it?
That
I was gonna say because you probably don't know the rest of them.
oh, no, that, actually listening to stuff that I tell you about
And
remember, yeah. So that's important to me, especially if I'm telling you about, because I don't often tell you about a whole lot of stuff that, especially if I don't know you like that, I don't tell you about a whole lot of stuff that involves like my inner circle.
Right.
So if I tell you something that's in the inner circle, you might want to remember it. So if you remember it and you're like, oh, I remember X, Y, and Z, you told me about this right here.
Right.
That's like, oh, you listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I deem myself to be a really good listener. So I think I'm a really good listener anyways.
You are. Well, but you know, as a brother,
Yeah.
because I think we all, when we have people in different categories,
Yeah.
like what your role is, then you treat people different or according to that role sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of times. I mean, not a lot. A lot of times you treat people different according to that role.
Well, I feel like this right here, no matter what role you're in, being a good listener is important to know, no matter what part of life you're in, because whether or not you're a parent, you're a brother, a sister, father, whatever,
Right.
you have to be able to listen.
You should be able to. I said that to say,
And I'm not saying it like listen as in listen to take direction, but not just
I
that,
get what
but
you're saying.
listen to be able to help, or just listen to be able to let somebody vent.
right.
So
I get that.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. I honestly feel like some people, how in depth you listen does kind of depend on the role that they play. Like some coworkers, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, oh, for real? Yeah.
well,
Or, you know, sometimes you have to tune people out.
sometimes it depends on the person too. Because I mean,
Right, their role.
if I mean the type of person I am, I pride myself on being good at what I do, no matter what I'm doing or who I'm doing it with. So even if it's a person that I don't entertain like that, I'm still a good listener. So even if it's somebody that I don't talk to like that, I still listen well.
Okay.
So when they come back to me and they start talking to me about random stuff, I will bring back up what they were talking about before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ain't got to listen to a random conversation again.
I thought I was a really good listener, and then come to find out, it's not my listening. That's the issue. It's my memory. So,
That's
so if I don't remember stuff, sometimes it's just old or it's in a compartment in my brain that maybe at that moment I rationalized it. That's not as important as some other stuff. And so it wasn't that I wasn't listening. Some of it was just, it's either old or my brain decided it wasn't as important as some other things are. So I got to categorize some stuff. So yeah.
plus it comes in handy for work too, talking to the kids.
Of course.
Yeah. So.
Of course. Yeah. It might help me in my job some. But it is what it is. So I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking about a situation when I was like, oh, he really likes me. Where I really felt like this person genuinely liked me for me and not for what they thought they could get from me.
Mm.
Like I'm trying to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Because people text you all day.
And then, yeah.
Or try to call. And more so now is the texting. It's less calling. People don't call like they used to call. So I can say
with
if a guy
texting,
calls.
with texting, that's the thing with texting, man, because you don't know what emotion is behind that. You don't know anything that's behind
Unless it's
that.
in all caps.
Well, yeah, that.
And I'm a punctuation type person, unless it's like something really short.
Yeah.
If I'm like texting you and I'm really trying to tell you something, I'm like careful with my punctuation, and I'm not. If I'm trying to explain something, I'm not really an emoji person. But I'm an emoji person. Like if we're chatting and I'm just like clowning, like I find gifs and emojis. And you know. So I'm just trying to think. Like I can't think of the last time that I really genuinely felt like, he really filled the key. Like this guy, probably. You know what? Honestly,
I can name somebody.
who? For me or you?
But for you,
Oh.
I can name several people for me, but I can name people for you.
Yeah, because I had to tell you for you. So yeah, that don't count. Oh, tell me.
Somebody that backed out on a trip with you recently.
Okay. So that person in particular.
He been feeling the kids since 01. That's
This coffee good.
18 years.
Okay.
How come you ain't say that?
Okay, so
18 years.
okay, so
Hey, he almost had 18 years on him, didn't he?
what? Anyway, I'm not gonna go there with you right now.
Oh, yes. I'm here for these jokes.
Okay, so yes, I'll definitely say he definitely put forth a lot of effort. He
I know
made
somebody
his
else
business.
too.
Who?
They used to work with me at New Hope.
I don't.
He asked me about you. And he called you recently.
And I still.
You see that
know
smile,
what?
America? That's her trying to justify saying no. But.
Okay, so I honestly.
Look at the way I'm.
So it wasn't until the last time we talked.
You turned extra pink.
You're pink.
I'm always pink.
No.
Just like you are.
Okay. All right. No. So it wasn't until the last time that he and I communicated, which was via text, that I might have felt like, he might actually like me. But I realized that he didn't, because who picks up and moves away and don't say nothing?
Which one you talking about?
This ain't what you talking about.
Which one of the ones?
What you mean? Which one?
I just named 2 people.
The one who picked up and moved. The one who you work with.
Oh, yeah. I mean, were y'all talking consistently?
No.
Well,
But you waited until you moved away, several hours away, and then hit me up and was like, oh yeah, I moved. You could have told me that, and we possibly could have talked about some things before you moved.
I mean,
So yeah, no. And I ain't heard from him since.
that don't mean he don't like you.
He don't.
He do.
He don't.
He do.
The other one.
He want that old thing back.
The other one, I feel like there's a genuine friendship because there's a lot of history there.
Something else genuine there too.
Love,
Really good coffee. Really good coffee.
yeah. Anyway,
Really good coffee.
I
Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts.
Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think that there's a genuine friendship there because I know that there's not a whole lot of people that I would call in an emergency, but he would be one. But that's also like, he also knows that I'm one of those people that if it was an emergency, he would call me.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah.
I understand that.
But I don't know if it's, I guess we'll put that one in the category. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
that part.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on 10 yet?
No. I'm not.
So, what are your signs
That I know?
that you know?
Okay, so it's so crazy because I can't say I know anymore. And I say that because
You said I was bad.
you are though. But yours are more obvious. Mine, okay, because aside from smart guy being like, yeah, let's go get seafood. Aside from that, it's not like that blatant. Like people will be like, oh yeah, when we gonna get up? Don't ask me to get up at 10 o'clock at night. And you like have no like reason, like you got off work at 5 o'clock. You just like, oh yeah. Or like, come see me. That don't count.
Mm-hmm.
Like that I just ignore. When you don't make plans for anything other than a Netflix type situation, you're not like, oh, like come watch the game on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like the 1 o'clock game.
Yeah.
Or the 4:30 game. You like, oh, you could come over Monday night after the 8:30, after Monday night football. Come over after the game. First of all, I like football too. Let's start there. I do watch football. I understand it. So, other than that, like if you're not making plans, like hey, let's go hang out, let's go bowling, you know, let's go to dinner. Yeah, like everybody get put in the category. Like I got blocked last week. Funniest thing. And dude was like, excuse me. He had been trying since like last summer. But it was purely messaging. And I was like, look, I'm looking for something more than just something physical only. Like, I'm looking for a relationship, something with, you know, long term, whatever. And he's like, yeah, me too. Said that too fast. First of all.
Yeah.
First of all, you said that too quick, sir. But then every time you message me, except for maybe 2 or 3 times, all the other times have been late night, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. Oh, hey sexy, what you doing? Hey, oh, you up? I already know what they're sitting for. Ignore. And most times, I ignore till the next day at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. If I respond. Because there's usually times where I'm not even responding because I've already told you what I'm looking for. You already know. You got 2 options. Get with it or get missing. So then you got mad at me because I've been telling you like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to, I'm looking for something serious. But then finally, I guess you got fed up because every time you ask me to come over, first of all, you don't have a consistent place to stay. So being a hobo is not on my list of things I'm looking for.
So homosexual ain't on your...
Nah, it's not. And you couch hop. So it ain't like, oh, I fell on hard times, so...
Maybe he thought you was gonna be his permanent place. Maybe he thought y'all was gonna build together.
Okay, so here was my thing. I make it very clear and upfront. Don't ask to come over to my house. I live with my mother. It's not happening. I make that clear. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no, when you message me, oh, what you doing? I'm like, I'm laying in bed, I'm chilling. Oh, you want me to come cuddle with you? No, I don't. I don't want you to come cuddle with me. Like, come on, dude. Like, we already had this conversation, and it's the same thing over and over again. So he finally got mad, I guess, and tired of me, like, rejecting him, and he blocked me. He's like, because I ain't looking for no relationship. So since July, you've been telling me that you was, and now all of a sudden you're not. I've been saying the same thing consistently. No. So unless somebody has sent me flowers at work, some real grand gesture, like something I can really see or really feel, it's all the same. Everybody's the same. What I'm supposed to do. So no, nobody likes me.
There's somebody out there that likes you. I need you.
You can DM me.
Please.
Miss Tigger
I need y'all to blow her DMs all the way up. Because I know y'all like her.
Tamisha Span on Facebook.
I know y'all like her. Blow her DMs up.
Let me know.
Something. Send her all the messages.
Because you know all the Facebook games that you do, it's like, like what your 2020 is going to look like all the little things you tap to play.
You get all the kids.
I get all the kids. I get all the engagements, the marriages, or the bays, the house, the new car, and no boo. So I'm supposed to have kids with somebody. I'm not asexual. I can't do it by myself. I think it's a couple of animals that actually can. I'm just not one of them. I'm gonna need an assistant. I'm gonna need a little help with that.
Y'all, I need y'all to blow up.
Right. Say something. Something worth listening to. Don't come to my DM with some nonsense and a disrespect, because I will get disrespect from back. Hit me up.
Y'all need to hit her. Y'all need to hit her with the hey beautiful and the heart eyes.
Please do not hit me with the hey beautiful and the heart eyes. Because that is just like everybody. Oh, I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm just saying, hello. How you doing? Like,
And then immediately ask for store-bought cookies.
try it if you want to. Listen to this man if you want to. Whatever you do, don't ask me for a picture first. Like the first thing they do is like, send me a picture.
Store-bought cookies or Amazon cookies. Either one. It don't matter.
Right,
Right.
right. And don't ask me for no picture.
So,
Because if you want my Instagram or my Facebook, there's plenty of pictures.
speaking of cookies, really good question. If they offer you the cookies first, 70 like it.
No.
I didn't think so. I don't.
Oh, you saying if a woman offers you as a guy her cookies?
No, I mean either or.
If a guy offers me cookies, does he have cookies? I'm confused.
I don't.
I'm confused. Wait, let's talk about this, huh?
If they offer you the equivalent.
Oh. I don't know if
No,
it's cookies. I don't know what
I
you're
don't have cookies, but you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. Definitely not in my situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because men are gonna offer just because. They're gonna offer because I'm a girl.
Well, I think women out there doing the same thing nowadays.
Okay, so I'm sure there are, but in general, I don't know. It's weird because everybody's on different wavelengths. So there used to be a time when I could emphatically say, like, yes, if a woman offers you cookies first before you ask or before you hint about it, yeah, she like it. Because, you know, girls just had a lot more respect and decorum for themselves in the situation. But now, she just might want to test it out. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say. But I can definitely tell you that if a man offers me cookies or strudel, no.
It's not cookies.
If he offers me a toasted strudel, that means absolutely nothing. 9 times out of 10, if he offers it, especially before we actually spend time together, he's definitely a man. Absolutely. You should see some messages I get.
Oh, I believe it.
Can I suck your toes?
What?
What happened to hello? Hey, how you doing? You having a good day? How was work? Like
That is not how you tell somebody you like them.
that wasn't even a like. That was just flat out. He was offering me strudel, and he started with offering me the toe sucking, and I was like, he was like, why you got bunions? You got corns on your feet? Sir, clutch my pearls. Clutch all my pearls. Let me clutch yours too, cause sir, that's the kind of stuff that you get in your head. It's like, you wanna suck my toes? You don't even know me. You don't know what type of person I am. You just look at some pictures online and your first thought was, let me suck your toes. I'm good. I don't like that.
This a large cup? Yeah.
Because if you asking random people to suck their toes, you cannot kiss me. You cannot kiss me.
And stirs are where?
That's what you can't do.
Okay,
He
great.
got athlete's foot in his mouth.
Right. That's like, fungus.
Yeah,
And stuff.
in his mouth.
So no, you cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so none of that counts.
That's a whole bad day right there.
Hey, that's more than a day. You got fungus in your mouth.
Let's go around.
You probably need some real special antibiotics. Look at that. You need a Z-Pack. You need a lot.
He needs some fabuloso in his mouth.
That ain't gonna kill nothing. Fabuloso smells really good, but it is not gonna kill the germs.
Okay, Clorox in his mouth.
Dilute it with some water though. 1 part bleach, 10 parts water.
Rinse 3 times a day.
Rinse, don't swallow.
Yeah.
Rinse. Yeah, that might help. I don't know. That's beyond me. I'm trying to think of anything else because it's been so long. Okay, so when I was engaged,
Yes.
There you go.
I kind of I kind of knew.
I would
He
hope.
really.
So?
I mean, prior to the engagement, duh. I'm saying,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
no, I'm saying, so like, we knew each other from several years prior. We talked for probably like a month when we first met. We talked for about a month, and then we stopped talking. And then over the years, it kind of, what's the word? He kind of kept in touch. He would like send me a message once in a blue moon and be like, okay, hey, what's up, what's up? So, okay, whatever.
Yeah, where they're
So,
really
you know, we
super
hung out a couple
effective,
times,
so
but
like,
then when we actually we started talking, like today, he made time. And him making time kind of let me know, because he worked like 3 jobs.
Yeah.
He had like 3 jobs. It was just like, oh, okay, he actually made time for me, and that's what made the difference. That I knew, like, okay. And then I think within like the first 2 weeks, that time, he gave me a key.
man, it's a holy one.
And I was like, oh, he liked the kid. He's feeling the kid. So that definitely let me know.
Yeah.
And he bought me a necklace. And gave me a key.
I can tell you a time where I was slow to recognize
All the times.
what.
Okay.
4,200
I bet.
and change.
So
And then a diamond for 13,000.
a previous somebody that I was dating gave me like as a Valentine's Day gift, they gave me a key. And I was like, oh, it's a key. And I was like, I wasn't getting it at first, and then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, it's a key to the door. She was just looking at me like,
Right.
I was like, don't
You
mind
so
me.
slow. Right.
Yeah,
She was like, what you slow ass. That's what she was thinking.
probably.
She probably rethought for all of 10 seconds, like, should I have given him this key? Like, he don't even get it.
Yeah.
Poor baby. It's okay. It happens. Okay, that's a very good sign that somebody's really liking you.
Yeah, that is the sign.
Or if you leave something and they're like not making a big deal that you left it.
Oh, when they repossess your stuff?
Hold on. What you mean repossess your stuff?
You.
Explain.
Oh,
I don't get
what?
that terminology.
She gonna act like she brand new.
No, I'm asking.
No,
I don't get it.
because females have a tendency to take hoodies, shirts, shorts, basketball shorts. They keep them.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that happened.
You ain't never took a pair of basketball shorts?
No,
Or a
I did
t-shirt?
take a t-shirt. Okay, so
Or
what
a hoodie?
happened was
Uh-uh.
I took one t-shirt and my shirt got taken. And it was definitely a girl shirt. And what I
Okay,
think
so that's
happened
wild.
is,
That's-
I think,
that's too
no,
much.
I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. I went over there, I got comfortable and was watching a movie. I put on this big oversized
First off, wait,
t-shirt.
I got a question.
What?
Time out. Because I ain't never known you to date a small dude.
It was huge. Well, the one you worked with was small.
Oh,
I mean, he had muscles.
technically, but
We didn't wear the same size.
yeah, no,
I was bigger
but you
than him.
said somebody took your shirt, and I know he wasn't the one that took your shirt.
No, okay, so I'm finna tell you what happened. I
Okay.
think he threw my shirt in the trash.
Oh.
I think he threw it away.
You left it over there.
I left it over there. But I had his shirt.
Okay.
So when I left, I wasn't thinking about my shirt. When I left, I had on his shirt. And it was like, first of all, it was big and comfy. But I really wasn't thinking about it when I left. So it was just like, oh, okay. And so I asked him, he was like, yeah, when I get my shirt back. And I was like, but I think he threw my shirt away.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I think he came over and stole his shirt back, but I'm not certain. I don't know what happened to his shirt. But it was a long time.
Yeah.
But I think he threw my shirt away because he probably had some other people in and out, some other friends, and he didn't want, you know, anybody feeling some type of way. So I think he got rid of it.
She was like, Mom.
Yeah. So I had a
Does she wait for your classes?
they stole the hoodie,
Is it fair game?
Whether it's flats or.
fitted hat. I'm not even sure the hat fit
But
her.
not
It was too big.
my son was like,
No, it was not.
But I mean, it's
Too
okay
small?
for you,
Yeah.
you're okay with her doing it.
yes.
What size hair?
Yeah.
She had a lot of hair.
But it's very rare she goes to big.
What you trying to say?
Most guys have like, first of all, most guys, even though it's a fitted, you don't want it fitted
Yeah,
to your
yeah,
head.
no, I get what you're saying.
So you usually
No,
gonna
and
get
I
like,
bought that hat when I had a lot of hair too.
right.
So,
So
yeah.
it would have to be big.
But no, yeah. So
You
I
think it
don't,
was too small for
yeah.
She had a pit bull
like
head.
this.
Oh, yeah.
She had a big head.
She had a lot of hair too. And her hair was thick.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm. Yep. Make excuses. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
so
So
yeah.
she basically had a whole, she could look like you if she needed to.
Good.
T-shirt.
T-shirt, boxers.
All this
Did you
here.
take boxers too? Because I would take some really nice briefs. Because I sleep in those because they're super comfortable.
I don't know, it's boxers.
Is your dress interested?
Did you lose boxers because
Yeah.
somebody took them or because you left them? I'm just asking for everybody else because
Most of the time they have to take them, not because I left them.
most times. Okay,
Yeah.
so a few times you just forgot.
On occasions.
Just forgot. Yes.
Occasions. Yeah.
Because usually people get draws on purpose.
No, I don't forget nothing on purpose. I don't forget nothing on
I
purpose.
remember years ago, I was seeing somebody who lived downtown, and
Cool.
I left like
Maybe-
fingernail polish, I
Well,
left
TVs. Well, mine.
Other- paraphernalia
Then if
at
it
his
changes,
house.
it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I've ever left anywhere on purpose was condoms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I knew something was going on,
Yeah, that's the only thing I've ever.
but he ended up marrying her.
Yeah,
And I was like, whoops.
that's the only thing I've ever left somewhere on purpose.
Okay, you know, I left fingernail polish. I left a little miniature bottle of Bath and Body Works lotion.
Yeah. Nah,
But I was young and immature and, you know.
Nah, she.
But I wouldn't do it now because I waste my money. Because now I gotta go and get more stuff. So, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that was funny.
Right, somebody looking for their stuff like, oh, and then the worst is, you know, somebody trying to figure out, like, I had a coworker who's like 60, and he was like, why do women do that? Like, she left a whole earring. I was like, okay, first of all, it's very possible that she lost her earring because earrings fall off, and they do. So, and his car is like kind of small. He has like a two-seater. He was like, it was like right on her side. It could have easily failed, and that's where it would fall, like right inside. People lose earrings all the time. So the earring is really not. Now, if somebody leaves some other stuff, you know they probably left it. But an earring really, really could fall off. So don't think that somebody just left an earring on purpose.
Yeah.
So,
Because what I look like leaving an earring? I need two. And I'm not Janet. I mean, I could make a key, like put a key
Yeah,
on
that's
one
what-
side, but no.
That's what I was going to say. The only, I think y'all don't know to leave stuff on purpose. I don't know. I don't know no guys.
Y'all do.
I don't know guys that do it. Like I said, the only
Well,
thing.
maybe not at this age, but when we were younger, yeah, I had a few people.
Nah, the only thing I ever left on purpose somewhere, unless it was a situation now when I was down in Wingate and I was like kind of
In between.
yeah. kind of staying there for a little bit,
okay.
I would leave some stuff there, but that was because
And then it also.
I stayed there for a little bit.
Right.
So that's a different story.
Okay, no. So like the person you was talking about that liked me, that I said
Yeah.
moved away that you used to work with,
Yeah.
he left something, and we weren't even talking no more.
Oh, see,
He left something in my apartment and was like, yeah, I left,
He did that on purpose. So that's a
Oh, I
different
know
story.
he
Yeah, that's a different ballgame. But nah, I ain't that. I've never done. I've never left anything on purpose.
This way.
other than time.
Yeah,
You know?
because that. See, the purpose behind that is because I plan on coming back. I plan on using those.
And then the other time, he has to.
I
So
know
they'll
about
be
this.
here when I get back.
Hey, yeah, that's there for a reason.
Why you couldn't just leave them in your glove box? Like everybody else.
To me, that I should remember. When did I see him?
Who said I don't really throw in my glove box?
But I'm saying, why did you feel the need to leave them?
It's unusual.
It sounded like a good idea.
It wasn't.
Short. Yeah.
Worked out.
Just hoping nobody else was going
I
to
was like, I cooked you wrong.
Salash.
I cooked you wrong.
Both really short.
So when they were there, when you got back? Okay.
If he's
So that made you feel like she liked you? Or
Well, see-
liked you enough to not use them with somebody else?
Funny story about that is when I got there, you know, I used a certain type of, you
Okay.
know, and
No.
you know,
There was some others?
I use a gold pack Trojan.
Okay.
We don't have to explore what type of Trojan it is, but you know what type of Trojan it is.
You should.
Okay. And I got there was a red Durex there. It's not a gold pack Trojan.
They got it too.
So I said, hey, you
Yeah, I would
definitely
say
went the wrong way with this.
I would say I did. A 1.5.
In the conversation,
Yeah.
hey, when you downgrade apparently.
1, 2, 3, 4 is advanced, right? Like,
I mean,
very.
well,
3 and
think
4.
about it like this. We
3
were young.
is like
We were young.
high, medium,
And maybe they didn't know.
2 is medium,
Some-
2 to 3 is
sometimes
medium,
they-
2 medium.
You don't know. Till it's over.
And then 0's
I guess you thought you was gonna win one, and then
like in
Or
advance.
maybe just something
I
different.
would put myself at a 1.5.
I mean, unless you're in a
Wait.
relationship,
that's a
then
lot different.
I'm done. All right.
For one whole
That's a
summer.
lot different.
Yeah, when I lived in
Yeah.
Greensboro,
So,
this Chinese guy, his name was Goshan.
Things happen.
And,
That's all I can say.
that's definitely how you know.
Apartment complex.
Yeah, because you came
He was
back
like,
after the fact. So
R4. He
Definitely how you know.
every
at least she
day.
liked you for
Oh,
something. I mean,
Just
There you go.
okay.
But by the end of the summer,
I'll work on that.
I was able to return to service.
I'll work on
I mean, he
that.
could
So,
show up,
what we need you guys to do,
and,
chime in.
Yes, please.
What are your tips?
Taught me some
How do you
things.
know?
He taught me how to
What are the
serve.
signs?
Not like
Is it something a person
he didn't
says? Is it
coach
something
me,
a
he
person
just said-
does?
He just
Because
helped,
like in
like,
my
with
mind, I
form
can say what
and
I've
gave me
done.
tips and
Yeah.
pointers how to become
And
better, right? He just
I
said,
actually
you have a really good
had a
serve.
person
You just
tell
need
me,
to
oh,
do
I didn't know.
this to tweak it, or that to tweak it, or whatever, and we just gotta
And if
help
I
it
could
grow.
have went ghost dad and came through the phone.
And then there's other
I don't know if y'all remember that old Bill Cosby movie.
Yeah.
Back in the
He was
day when
probably-
he, died and
About
he
my
was a ghost.
skin.
Yeah.
And he like came through the phone like, if I could have went ghost dad on
You know, he
him,
was about
or
a
like
certain level of
blinked
whatever.
and did a I love Jean and showed up like look at my nose
Sometimes
and showed up
smoke.
at his house
Yeah.
like you didn't know
And
I
I
liked
feel
you.
bad.
So all your friends
Mhm.
feed you, come hang out, pick you, like do really? All of them do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you
I
don't need
understand.
my friendship because you have clearly got other people doing the same stuff to where you can't recognize that one person likes you or is interested in you and more than just friends. So if you can't recognize that, then either you got too many people doing the same stuff or you don't want to see it, in my opinion, because you don't want, because once you realize it, then it's almost kind of like you got to make some kind of move. Either you have to say, hey, I feel like you might be a little more interested in me than I am in you, Or hey, I feel like you're interested in me, I'm interested in you as well. Let's explore and see where it goes. Yeah.
Well, this has been another episode.
It's been another episode of
Y'all should have never had them mics
Right.
podcast.
I'm Tamisha Span.
I am Jay Ayers. Look, y'all know how to get in contact with us. I'm Jay Blackbeard, Instagram.
Miss Ticker1, Instagram. Tamisha Span on Facebook.
Jay Ayers on Facebook. The show is Should Have Never Gave Them Mics on Word, on Instagram. Check us out.
YouTube.
YouTube, definitely hit us up on YouTube.
Subscribe and like.
Click that button. Like the show. Check us out.
Share with your friends.
Please. Give us some feedback. Let us know how you know if they like you or not.
And any show ideas you guys have.
Definitely, if there's something that you want us to cover, let us know. Until next time,
We out.
peace.